Okay, well, good luck, good match.
You too.
You too.
Thank you.
Just wanted to do kind of the standard up and down.
Yep.
See what happens.
Oh, is that a dog? Dipping twos.
Seems like we're always hitting the one that's further back.
Yes, and advancing it. You don't want to bring this within range.
I'm just trying to decide to do anything.
Dvojku nasadíme. Jedničku možná přes 5. To je ten čas asi. S tím potřebujeme něco udělat.
Proč ne třeba 23?
Co čemu to? Potřebujeme něco udělat. Protože potřebujeme něco udělat. Tak tam dáváme standardní. My něco uděláme. Tak to jediný náš.
Didn't have to know check to know what you guys discussed there. There are 4 blots, but it's probably too early.
Yeah, right. We don't have structure yet. I don't want him to make it.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't want to make either side, but we have to choose. So let's choose one that's further back. And then it's because there's not really anything else to kind of clean up that plot.
Yep, that's good.
I guess it probably is just the automatic play, but
Yes.
Wow.
Well, let's just play pure. Slap a 5, hit twice.
Yeah.
We could make the 3-point, but if they end up in a back game, we really don't want the 3-point. So we just do this and hope to make the 5 first.
That'd be a crazy game.
Yeah. Tak musíš vyhodit. My pokry máme 1, 2, 3.
Což pokry dáme se určitě, že jo? A tu poslední... Trojku bychom potřebovali, tak kdybys měl teď 5, ještě zahrát poslední, tak... Já si to nebo proč bychom to dělali? Tak my potřebujeme držet, že jo? Tak by nám nasadit něco získá. Tak prostě možná šel.
I don't think he'll break.
Myslím, že
kdyby teda neudělal
to je o něčem. Nebo takhle to konat, no jako nejde to o něčem, ale tady to 3 kameny, jak si to pomůžeme?
No, že budeme mít ten materiál, že nebudeme to bourat 8 bodů.
Ale my nebudeme chtít úplně. No, jako budeme, ale tak tady si můžeme kontrolovat zase, že jo? Když budeme vyskočil 6 kolem, pak nemůžeme trhnout. Jo?
Well, I don't think we can play to the ace here. I think we just got to play down.
Yeah, I like that. They've got 4 checkers back.
I know. I mean, if they had more checkers in the zone, we would have to hit. So maybe hitting is right.
I don't think so.
No,
because we're not hitting on a good point.
Yeah, this still might be right, but I'm not sure. And I'd rather do this anyway.
Just tak tím, že neudělal dvojku, tak jako mi přijel úplně jako teď konci jasně. Ale tak jo. Teď je úplně necháme utíct, všechno utéct, všechno dělá kladu, že nedělá body. My jim sebereme ty věci, aby dělali body a tak.
Dobře.
Oh.
Well, we're not there yet. Cleans up.
Yeah.
1 block anyway.
Okay. Would have been nice to do something more productive. Grab my mouse.
Oh, Okay.
Right here.
If not,
No to tak, já tuším, že můžeme jít na 20 takový. Jo?
I'll make a point. Yes. There's another blot open. You make the 5 of the strips are mid. I mean, it's nice. We really got to unstack to have the points. So I don't know if there's another play. I guess maybe racing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we just try to pure race this, we don't have any structure. It's not going to work.
That's right. That's right.
So we have to make at least 4. 1 point, which 4 makes the most sense.
I say put them up.
I agree. We could try to run, but I like this.
Interesting.
I think we bring it down, but we're going to run with 6s, so maybe not.
Yeah, thank you.
But 4s and 1s. Well, a 4-1 could play, otherwise they're making it.
Yeah, let's just play with the 1 block.
Oh.
Because you got a 6 there.
Yeah. Okay. We're up quite a bit in the race, obviously. We don't mind leaving shots just because if they hit us, they don't have time for a back game. I don't know. Okay, go with it.
Jdeme nějakou backgammon. Máme na to časování.
Jako na backgammon ne, momentálně. Jo, takhle nás budeme prostě všem vyhodit na zase.
To byl tak to je špatný bod.
No, ještě můžu vidět na to.
To mi přidalo něčem.
Tady to?
Let's see, we're giving entering 2s or entering 5. So this actually doesn't add any shots because it's just 5-5. This is interesting. Okay, we're always hitting. We don't really want to have blood on though. How do we end up getting
a 2 is a new number. So maybe your 3 down was a good choice.
Yeah.
We want to make that 5 point.
Yeah, I do think we are the 5 points most important thing here. So let's give it a shot. I guess we did add 3, 5, and 1, 5. I wasn't really paying enough attention to catch that. All right, well, you just got to shove it in there. But not anything else. We're gonna leave shots. Let's get something out of it.
Yep.
Zase dobře jenom tady ten. Takže trojka bude asi vždycky 13. Byla 6, 3, 5 a tady nově. Já jsem měl takovou, která nám to zkoučil. A s takovou, že on bude jednou to zaučit. Já zvám do něco na nic.
Draw? You don't want to watch?
No, smyslíš. No, to dobrý. Tak to, mám se pověděl. Chceme poslouchat ten 5. bod. Když to děláme tady to. Tak ničeho. Jak jsem to nelíbí. Chceš dát tady to?
No, asi jo. Můžeš udělat ten předat barbu, můžeš dát 4. a to 3. bod.
Teď pozor, jsme na videu, jo?
Ne, se nestav se tady vůbec.
Ne, to můžeš, jo?
Video, víš?
Okay. Back in control.
Alan, you're not muted. is interesting. They don't have a forward anchor, like an outside point yet, but maybe it doesn't matter because we just don't have enough of the prime. So even if we make the 5, I don't know. I mean, the timing is suspect. That's why I'm tempted, but we just don't have that many numbers that make the 5, so probably have to roll.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, because we still got that guy back there. Oh, thank you.
This is interesting. The 7 is valuable to block the 1, but maybe we just make it later anyway.
Yeah.
And what are we doing after
so,
this, by the way?
Okay.
Because we're going to be too good.
I think we want to come up.
No, we've got lots of time for all 6, don't we? And we have the access to the cube. That's the thing is, like, I don't know that we're ever playing this game
I
out.
like slotting the bar. Yeah. So that's all 4 of them, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure what we're doing with the cube after this, but I think this is probably the best play. So they have to bring 2 checkers in. We make the prime.
Yeah.
Probably not. And if they don't, then are we just too good? But they, I mean, as they fan, their timing gets better, but they have to immediately come out. So the only way that this game works out for them is if they come in after we've already brought all of our checkers around, which is never going to happen. They're always going to come in before that, or they have to roll an immediate 6.
Yeah.
Maybe not immediate. They have a roll here. So like maybe we're just supposed to take a point, but God, this looks too good. I mean, what? How could they get the market back? We roll like double 5, and then they roll 3-1, and then maybe they have their market back. So let's just roll, I guess. So let's take 1 roll. We can evaluate
At least,
it. Yeah. I don't know. As they fan, their market gets better too.
Yeah,
that's an interesting thing.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't want to waste too much time on it, so I guess we'll just take a couple rolls and see where we're at.
There's a good 2.
Yeah. We just gotta slot it.
Yep.
Good. I haven't brought 1 in. I want to roll again, just because it's gonna be hard for them to have timing for this. Roll. Okay.
Na 1, aby nás nepustil tady ten bod pak, víš.
Yeah, let's give him a chance to roll 5. I don't want to put it there, but the 5s immediately go to the ace, breaks the board down. That's interesting. So if we do this play and break from the back, they have time to roll twice, and we're gonna have to break something next time. So I don't think we actually prevent any. I don't think their board breaks down any more than it does otherwise.
Let's clear that.
So then clearing these makes more sense.
Yes. I like that.
And they do have decent timing now, so we have to consider just like how much do we win a gammon, how much do they win the game. They don't have their 6 point. Let's keep rolling.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but I don't want to give them. It doesn't get any better or worse, so we just do this a couple times. Ooh. Nice. I think we keep hitting. Like, I think that we're still just trying to win a gammon. Why them not really ever coming around fast enough? I'm not sure though. It can't be that bad that we keep rolling. So, what numbers are we? So 5s are forced off the 5. So we really don't want to strip the 5. I don't think. So that means we have to just do this.
Yep.
So 4s are also a problem, and this way we can play a 4.
Wait a minute. Go back.
3s are also bad. So it's 5s and 3s that have to play off the 5.
Go to the 2 and go to the 4.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we want to put more checkers on the 2. Just prolongs the same problem.
So show me your move.
either way, this has only got 3 checkers on it.
Well, you still need a 4.
Yeah,
Well,
we do have a 4. I mean, we're hoping not to roll them, but I don't think like going to the deuce now. It's just like we may never have to go to the deuce. This way, we're making it so we put it on the deuce automatically.
All right.
So we're giving ourselves a chance to get lucky by not doing it now. And I still wonder if they just win this game too much, we're just supposed to cash. But I don't know. Now this is where I guess this is where we have to make a decision.
Yep.
Is this even like this might just be a take. Let's send it. I'm not sure. It's definitely not too good anymore. So
taky nevím, že někdo to nevolat, prostě si ty. No, můžeme hrát Backgammon, ale jako můžeš říct, jako, jak to můžeme hrát pomalu. To je jako easy tady. Jako fakt mi tady přijde jako easy tady. Ale no ne, samozřejmě tady to může být jako cokoliv, ale může úplně šílený. No, ve víry nejsou, teď nám nechají 3 nebo šoty. Jako samozřejmě se to nechci brát, jako já se dostanu do takovýhle situace, ale prostě tady to mi neříkej, že můžu pustit. No, co má za dobrý hody? Jenom řekni fakt jako dobrý hody. No nemá. Jako. Nemá nic. Vždycky nechá double shot. Minimálně jeden.
Dobře, tak jak chceš, jo. Jako s tím rizikem, že to může být stejný.
Může být čestno, ale jako... Já jsem jako nedokážu.
Úplně nedoblovali, protože se jim to zdálo příliš
dobré.
dobré.
No, to Češka je úplně nepochopitelné. Ale...
Už máš, kolik mám, jako 4, jo.
Easy.
To chceš, no.
Jako, ano, můžeme to prohrát, ale...
I wouldn't take this.
yeah. Second here, so we gotta.
Jo, jako bylo. Jako na jejich místě, ne, takhle na jejich místě, to bych jako samozřejmě chtěl jako být zapácat každou to. Já myslím, že možná se mohlo chodit, jako, když to přeženu, ale...
Jako ty procenta na výhru jsou vyšší, než na výhru, že prohraní.
Já si fakt myslím, že jsme jako v favoriti. Jako kdyby jsme ještě No, to je ten problém, no.
Když to prohrajeme, tak pravděpodobně prohrajeme Gammon. A když vyhrajeme, tak ten Gammon prostě...
Vyhrajeme 4 body, můžeme použít to.
Oh, David tried to eat.
Jako fakt oni nechají 3 double shoty, jo. A jako jestli netrefíme, tak to je prostě... Fakt mi to přijde jako mega easy take.
So we gotta give them 3s or 5s or 1s or 3s. I think we just clear from the rear, kind of usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad. That's okay though. I mean, that's the only play, isn't it? Because we have to take the 5 off, so then we're just going to play safe.
Yeah.
Nebo tak, teď to nám nevadí, musíme to udělat, že? Takže tady, nebo jako můžete brát 17 nebo 20, preference. Tady.
To není problém.
Na 5 si nasadíme a teď co?
Pojmeme něco.
Chceš mu dát 3, 6, 3, 5, 4 zablokovat?
No.
Takhle, jo?
Jo.
6. 6, 8. Přemýšlím si 20. Dobrý, jo, takhle.
Potřebujeme ten bod.
No to jo, já už přemýšlím tady na ten, jsem na CD.
Jo, takhle, no, tak.
Aby jsme měli jako víc rostu. Dobrý. Jo?
To mu dáváš tež...
Takhle ještě je 1-3, že můžeme dát takhle.
Ne, my potřebujeme ten bod.
Ne, 1-3 mu taky můžeme dát, to je jako docela fair.
Dobře.
Jo?
Dobře.
Tak to jdeme, dobře?
Okay.
Play forces 1-3 to play and 1-6.
Můžeme dělat taky ten bod na 6-2. Slotnou do páka.
Tak nepotřebujeme dokovat 6-2. Abych to dala sem.
Nechám co nevědky.
Ne.
1.
4.
Tady?
No, a proč ne tady?
Tak bychom mohli zakryt, že? Jak byste tam třeba budou slotou?
No.
Nevím, ale...
Hlavně nás 6 se vším vidíš.
Nevyhodí na 6, na 6, 3, 6, 4, vydají asi jenom 6, 5 navíc.
No.
Tak já nevím, jako nedokážu posoudit.
Okay.
Jako chtěl bych to zavřít.
Okay.
Můžeme slot. Což přesně nastavím. A tentokrát. Jo?
Jo.
Jsem s tím to neskliknul. 6. Takhle, jo?
Dad. 20 numbers hit the second checker. An additional 7 numbers make the anchor. 8 numbers make the anchor. So we're only looking at 6, 7, 8 numbers that we like. If they roll one of those 8, we still have to immediate 2 or and a 6. It's tough.
Yeah.
Tough to imagine winning this game enough.
Yep.
Just have to pass.
Yep, we do.
Before we go on, I wanted to double check. How much time are we supposed to have at the start of this? Was it just 2 minutes per point or 3?
I think, I don't, no idea, to be honest.
Will you pause the clock, please? Just so I can ask Dan.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, here, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Because for some reason, I guess 2 sounds right, but I just want to double check. Obviously, whatever the settings are on this room is what it is right now, but doubles. Let's see if it's in his email. Huh. Well, whatever. I mean, I don't see it, but maybe
So that's it. We have to ask him though.
yeah, I'll text
2
him.
minutes doesn't sound long enough.
Well, I mean, I think it's probably online, probably just fine, but I'll text him. Let's see. Yeah. We're maybe we had more time than that. Do we both burn like 8 minutes on that game? We could have.
No,
No, okay.
I can't believe it.
Maybe we did. There's no way we could. No, because actually 21 wouldn't even be enough. It would have had to have been like 22 and a half. We definitely didn't burn that much. All right, well, I texted him. I think we might as well resume, and I'll just let you guys know. All right, 6-2. They ran, so I guess we just run.
We still have to come out, yeah.
It's all the way.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, yeah, it was right. 2 minutes. WBIF 3, 120, 15. 2 minutes per point, 15 seconds per play. So we're gonna leave shots over here anyway, so I think I want to just play bigger and try to blitz and prime. This is, I don't think there's any, maybe it's one extra shot or something, double twos. Then, you know, then that's like, to me, they're basically, there's not much value there, and I see a lot of value.
Okay.
One game rolling. Oh, look at that. I'll try. Let's get out from under the gun. All right. I don't know. I mean, it's like no matter what we do, we're just going to leave a ton of blots. So is there a better idea here?
The block 6.
Maybe this takes away the entering ones. Yeah, could be better. Because, I mean, they've already got entering 6s already. And now entering ones, if they hit there, is 3 extra blots. Whereas here, they'd love to slot the 20.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the best place to use it. The 10-8 takes away some, well, it takes away entering 5s, but they don't mind just anchoring with a 5 anyway. So I don't know how much of a deal that is. Entering 4s. I guess this takes away entering 4s.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, they anchor instead.
Yes.
All right, I'm not sure. Let's try it. Ha! We fell for it.
Když neuděláme, tak nebudou do nás přijít.
No takhle, tak jako kde tady vyhodíme první? Takhle, kdybychom dělali 4. bod, tak bychom viděli tady to asi, že?
No, ale to nás...
No, ale budeme mít bod, no tak my pak vyhodíme zpátky, jo, to je jako...
Když budou mít 2 na střeše, tak mě tady pozbíráme.
Tak on nasadí, ale my je nechceme, takže my chceme dělat bod. Já se jsem téměř jistý, že to je 4. bod, protože když děláme takhle, co budou nasadit 2. Budou chtít dělat bod. A oni pak zase budou trefovat, že takhle už máme asi výhodu toho bodu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takhle, když nás trefí někde, tak my trefujeme zpátky s deskou.
Dobře.
Můžeme dohledovat. Myslím, OK.
Dobře.
No doubt we have to have the anchor to play from.
I mean, with more blots, it's going to be bad no matter which way we do it. So this takes away 2 blots, gives them 1s, 2s, and 3s to point, 6s to hit. This, I mean, what? So we're talking about 1. There's only a few numbers that don't hit immediately.
Yeah, but you can play from that anchor.
They have 3 back. We have time. Okay. I just didn't really think we had time to recover, but they have 3 back, so we should be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what time?
Yes, thank you.
15? I don't play that too fast. I mean, the 3 feels not as valuable as a 15 since we're on defense. So there's also this play where we just don't make an outside point. We make the 10 instead. All right. Well, if we make the 15, it gives us a little bit more contact to play from. I mean, they have all these blots we can consider just making the ace as well.
No way. No way.
Yeah, way. Why are we letting them take their whole roll when they have 4 blots?
They can still roll a great number off of the bar and make that.
Yeah, we can roll a joker too. I was after it. Like I mean, this is like we're just giving up.
No, we're not giving up. I either want to make this point or that point. Look at this point.
Why? Like what's their game plan? Their game plan is at this point just to race us off. They're going to try to make the 18 to prevent us from hitting those checkers.
We need structure over here.
We also need to equalize the board, non-stack the heavy. I mean, with 4 blots, this.
It's way too ugly.
No, it's not.
It's way too ugly. I don't want to be behind. them when they come in. Those are like dead checkers. If
they're not. Actually, modern backgammon just doesn't see it that way. They're not dead. It's a point in our board. It's an extra 3 numbers they fan when they roll a 1-6 or a 1-1, and they have 4 blots. By hitting, we give ourselves a chance to hit another checker next roll. When we do something like this,
yeah,
all we do is give them a
that's
chance.
too stripped. Let's come down here.
They're the same play. They get to clean up their blots. That's the key.
This puts more pressure on them. I hate the ace point.
Yeah, I know, but you grew up without bots. All right.
I know they would have danced.
3 more numbers. Let's keep it going.
Yep. Shoot. Yeah, let's consider making to the 4 point.
Okay.
Only some structure. Yeah.
Tady je teďko, to je koukej, tady mají jenom teď koukám. Možná takhle. Chceš to?
Jo.
Okay, let's roll 11.
Well, if it's just 7, I would be really thinking about doubling here. It's to 9, so 2 to 9. We're not. It's not quite so bad. Okay. I mean, I think we have to hit. There's no good way to play it. So the question is what to do with the 3. Because if we come out with the 5, for example, the 3 is ugly, and we're giving 6s and 3s. If we come down, I mean, no matter what we end up.
If you, yeah.
I think because we can't do this. This is just not a play.
No. If you come out with the 5 and then just play to the 3 point.
I mean, if we're getting all those shots, we have an anchor. We should just be hitting. There's no way we can.
Well, that's the thing of it is, where's the 3 though? Same thing to the 3 point.
The 3 or down. I don't really like down. Obviously, we're just trying to get to a cube. So this is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ready?
I don't know that this is a double.
Oh, for sure. If we're down 2-0, it is. Even if it's not a normal score, but we have 4s, 2s to cover, make a 4 point where we have an anchor. I'm not sure this to take. Like we just have to call. Which point do we want? Probably the 1, but
yeah.
Okay.
Tady to máme totiž strašně jiný, tak to víš, když budeme brát, tak máme co? Jenom tady to je 22, 6-3, 6-5, už je 2 to. Musíme takhle, jo? To je ještě očku, jo?
No,
No, to možná taky slabačka.
Všechno za 4.
Každá jednička, 4, 5.
1, jako 6, jenom, ale jako všechno ostatní prohrámky.
No.
Takhle.
No.
Okay.
So, a couple different ways to do this. We can give ourselves 7s and 18s, so 7s and double 6. We can give ourselves 7s, 10s, 7s and 10s. So that's slightly more covers this way. Or we can just try to step out and only have 11s, but get hit back here. 2s. Let's play for covers. This is the most covers, and we're just trying to close the board and win the game.
Show me coming down.
Down is what? Two less ways to cover.
It's not a direct, yeah.
Just if you hit a button, it'll stop.
Okay, hit
just
what?
hit this side, the volume.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let's play for covers. 7s and 10s. Cover this way.
There's no direct. Yep.
Nah, there's no
Okay.
direct cover. But not 9. So we can only give ourselves one way to directly cover. So this, one of these big plays gives us directs plus some indirects. What is this? This is 5, 7s, 10s. So it's about as big as many covers as it gets. If we do this, at least there's only one blot. If we get hit, we're actually still ahead in the race, but we have to get the checkers around, and when, like, we're giving ourselves limited ways to hit back. So I think we have to play big, especially when we're down. Only question is how. So
We have to have a direct cover.
this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is 20 ways to cover. This is 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This is one more way to cover.
Yeah, but we lose contact. If we get hit here, you've got to return hit.
Oh, good point. So give up one cover. This is interesting. Okay, yeah, let's try it. Give up one cover. Shouldn't have given it up. Should have, would have, could have. All right, well, do we play big one more time? Maybe we just pick up now.
Let's clean up something. Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, we might not, still might not be far enough forward. We do have a lot of race potential here, though. I don't know. What is this? 6'5", 6'2", 6. Everything's gonna hit over here. This is basically all the 6s anyway, except for 6'6", and no, this is all the 6s anyway. So we might as well leave it if we're gonna do that. What else is there? This. This is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, but not 6, 5, or 6, 6. Let's leave it. Let's just keep trying to cover. So what's the best way to do that? Do the 2, make it so that 6-2 hits twice, the 6-4 doesn't.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Sure, everything plays. If I do this, not everything plays. So there's no way to do it without putting a checker on the ace. So we just got to do this. Quick clear.
Yep. Odds are good. Very good. Yep.
Yes.
Rozpomíná 8-3. Tak by bylo úplně. Tady tam bylo 5-8. Teď možná to určitě to. On musí něco hrát, že můžeme trefovat. Aspoň dá na to jak viděl. Zvažuju to, ale prostě. Jo.
All right. How about a joke? I think we just play quiet still.
Yes.
We're up in the race. So.
We need that fourth checker there.
Pětku vyhodíme, že jo? To zabít nemůžeme 13 mít nemůžeme. Jasně. Proč ne prostě 6-5? Jo? No taky nevím, ale jako co jiného se nelíbí prostě nic jiného. Můžeme to získat, jo?
Here's what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Try to hide it.
Yep.
Other option is just to bring it. No, we can't. Okay.
To ještě neuděláme. Takže 7, 2, 8, 6 nebo 2 dolů.
2 dolů.
To je jasno.
Ty už tady stejně neudržíme. Chceme to neudržíme, že jo?
6, 1 třeba svým.
Nebo jenom jeden, 13, 6.
No, já tam dám 4, 1, 6, 1.
Look at that angle for you. No, yes. I meant closer to you. Oh, okay.
Ale tak ten stejně neuděláme, když to máme takhle vlastně.
Just about your wrist.
So,
Yeah.
Jak chceš, ale jako mě tohle přijde stejně, to než co ještě budou muset udělat. Ty tady teďka na nic, když to máme jenom kamenů, my máme.
Jedničky, 6. Což to děláte?
To hráme takhle,
Teď musíme příštím bodě sletovat.
This was a 9-pointer.
Ale nechceš to hejbo, chceš takhle.
That's such a good structure. I think we just play quietly. Hope to roll well.
Okay.
Tak 4 slupy.
Stacky wacky.
Either that or hit.
That's it. Try to get the pain over with.
No,
jsem 3 na 7. Zahrál jsem 3. Tak teď já můžu nechat, že to možná bychom líp pokryl.
Yeah, I
Yep.
just get him off the ace.
Yep.
Let's double.
Okay.
No, taky když nasadíme, tak jako
Prohráme 4-2-5. 5, 3.
6-2, tak jako taky 6-2, 6, všechno se 6-2, hráme 6-3. Takže musí hlavně sedět.
3 pokusy pro pořádku nepře.
You need something else? I have cold water.
Jako to je těžký teď, no. Ale 5-1 hodin nejsme v pohodě. Jako samozřejmě vidím to, co vidíš ty, no. Prostě se čo bychom to měli. Mají úplně
Jako práce mají hodně, no. Jako víš co, zase nasazujeme tady na
Víš, takže jako jak to můžu prostě rychle dát prostě dolů, ale vlastně vidím ten trik. Ale teď to může dopadnout špatně, jako předtím to bylo nic, jsem se byl jistý, teď samozřejmě to prostě 2-5 budeme prohrávat tak jako skóre, pětový, jo?
I am not surprised by that. Okay, so.
Oh, wait. No, wait.
No, I know.
We should bring the 2 in.
I don't think so, though, because either way, we're going to leave 2 blots.
No, we're not.
Sorry, either way, we're going to leave 1 blot. And by doing it this way, we're going to be more likely to clean up next roll or make a point. Because if we do this, like, what are we hoping to do with this checker? Like, we're just going to have to put it here. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I think we really want to give ourselves either a way to make this point, because it's going to be better long term, or a way to come here.
Okay.
4-3, 4-6, 5-5, 5-3 is 7 numbers. The other way is only 4 numbers. It is more numbers, but there's also this. So let's just try to.
Co tam získáme, kdy? V jakém případě tam něco získáme? Nevidím jediný případ, jako nevidím, jak dělat backgammon.
Oh, come on.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Yeah, we want that point to help us clear. It's not hard to clear that point later, I don't think. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about this. I mean, I don't have enough time.
I was just going to bring it over.
I think we really just want to give ourselves maximum clearing. Both in the short term and the long term.
Now you can break it.
Now we probably have to, yeah. Because we're gonna have to strip the 8 if we don't. And okay.
Unless you want to make the 4.
Yeah, making the 4 is the other play, but I like this. I think it's fine.
Nám šel to nechaj, takže asi tak. Co jiného?
To vlastně bychom stejně
It's gonna be a tight one.
Nic. Ještě ne. Zjistá? Tak jistá.
No, spíš třeba nevím.
Teď už musíme dát. Jako takhle mám to na 3, možná na 4, on to má na 4. Je to není.
So if we take and win, it's 7-way Crawford. Lose, it's 3-way, 5-way. Okay, so I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's take.
Yeah.
Okay. Say when.
Yes.
Say when. Oh no. I should have waited a second.
That looks better.
Well, we can afford them this either way. This gives us 3 off with double 3, 4 off with double 4, or 2 off with double 1. I guess. Interesting. So if we do this and we roll one of the big doubles, it's not gin. And if we go the other way, it is gin with any of the big doubles.
Yeah.
So I guess this probably makes more sense. I say gin, I just mean that we can't miss again. All right, say one.
Go.
I mean, you know, your generated random number when you say when.
Jako počkat, tak když měl 3 na té průse. Tady když měl co, tak je to průse. Tady to není prostě nikde, ne? Asi jo, ne? Tam, jo?
Go. Yes.
You guys are the better players. We're supposed to be the ones getting lucky.
Oof, oof, oof.
Nice game. That was a fun one. All right. It's okay because we're only down, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I like to say it.
Them too.
So
we could plan on them, but I think we just run. Planning on them doesn't really do much long term. Let's just clean it up.
3.
Coming down, strip our mid, get loop shot. So just come in.
Okay.
Okay. 6 wood. Wow. Well, I guess we make the prime. I mean, we don't have to lose shots, but this is a nice structure.
Let's see what else there is.
It's just 3 down.
Bring 3 down and move up. I think coming up is valuable.
I mean, it certainly is, but we have the 5 prime forever when we make it now.
But we don't need it. With that guy back there, it's not as essential.
It's still a 5 prime. I'm not. I just have no doubt this is the right play.
I don't like leaving the blot.
It's a blot. Sometimes you gotta leave them.
Oh, it takes away your momentum. You get hit.
Já poměnám. Ježiš, můžeš počkat?
Budeme, jako děláme, že o tom přijde.
No tak to rada svůj, že můžeš jít třeba
Není to přímo.
No to jsem si teďko podíval na to. Teď už to nemůžu vlastně říct. Nicméně na Backgammon by se nestalo to, co ty předtím stalo jako to skládat výtreky. Když hodíme 6. Jako pořád jsme za 5 blokem, že do toho
Víš co, když to bude dobře, tak máme 2 body a jsme docela jako vypět. Co?
No, jak to myslíš, jak co znamená, když to bude dobře?
Že vyskočíme a vyhráme tu dvojitou hru.
Jo, vlastně jako takhle, tu kotvu udělá, jako jo, počítáš si.
No, dobře, no.
Takže vyskočíme paní paměti 1-2. Takhle, víš, co to je?
No, já si představu, kdybych byla bílá, jak by mi bylo. Já při 4 dostanu v téhle fázi kostku.
Tak bych nevěděl.
Nebylo by mi dobře, no.
Abych to nevím. Mně to přijde jako, jestli to vezmu, tak pohodě, když to nevezmu.
No, to je dobře, no.
Souhlasíš? Nebo děláme to tak, jo?
Want water or Coke?
No, okay. I think we should pass this.
Yep.
On anchor. Nope. Guess we play this.
Yep.
Try to step up into this mess. Yeah, we could play the 4 back here and just get an anchor more often, but it just gives them so many numbers to point on us rather than just slash and or make a point. I don't know what else it could be. We could just make 2, I guess. But
No, I don't think that. Yeah, that's better.
All right. But what? 5. I think we want to step into it. I don't think we want to sit there.
Go back to the, yeah, because there's no good 5. Well, so you could come down with the 5.
We don't want to be on the 23. We got to challenge them and hope it works out.
It did.
Takhle, kotvu nepustím.
Tak v tom případě 23.
Máme 2, 4, což je dobrý. Takhle, kotvu nepustím určitě, že tam není žádný na kterém 1, 20, 14, 6 to ne. Tak, pak 13 to je zjezd určitě, může hrát 9, 3, 8, 3.
Nebo taky může vyhodit a 8, 2.
Vyhodit a 8, 6, 1, 8, 2, no. Dáme 1, 2, 5.
Ale zase, když hodí tu 5, nejsme happy, že jo?
To jenom jsme happy, když nás.
No, tady, když hrajeme 2 dolů a vyhodí nás, tak máme kotvu, tak nasadíme. No, to stavíme.
Ale jako takhle, vždycky to jsou triple shoty, jako co nejsme happy, no. Bez teoretického, když tady 8, 3, 4, 5, když hodíš 4, jako dělat tady to, jsem stejně na počkej. Co kdyby jsme zahráli teoreticky jenom tady to, jsme nevím na 2 šťastný, jo, nasadili.
Dobře, ale jako...
Ležíme kot, jo. To jsme to nelíbí. No tady to nebo tady to, no. Když se všem tady to, takže 4 má hodně, jako chceme tady, tak chceme klidný hry, no. 2, 6, ale nepokrně, což je dobrý a pak můžeme vlastně vyjadřovat zpátky, což je super.
No.
Takže buď tady to, nebo tady to. Takhle, kdyby nám to vadilo, jako když hodí 5, nic.
Když hodí 5, tak je to divný, no. Já bych hrála to 13. To mi přijde, že mi nevadí, když mě teďka trefí.
Chceš to zahrát?
Já to záleží, co chceš ty, no.
Oops, wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Okay.
We didn't
All right.
cover.
No, hrajeme na dvojitou hru, že jo? Takže
No.
když to neuděláme, tak co?
To se nemůžeme bavit. Jo.
We have to consider doubling from the roof. The thing is, they already have an anchor, so the gammons aren't very high. So I think we just probably roll. But at the score, we double really good. Fours. What is this? This is 5. They have to leave their anchor at least. This is not a play. All right, let's stop these. Yeah. Look at that. They don't roll. Oh wow. All right.
Yep.
Can't hit. We could come down.
Oh. No gratuitous blocks.
All right, let's anchor up. We get this in this forever.
Jsme se tam možná odsudili.
Tady, proč tam?
To se nezablokovali, pak jako 6-3, my hodíme 6-3, 6-1, nemůžeme ani pokraj. Jako teda 6-1 nemůžeme ani takhle. Jako, já nevím, jako, tak když hodí dvojky, jako jediné dvojky nám vadí, protože jinak dvojkou hodně nasedíme.
A tak to jde dobře.
Ale mínkavu. A pořád jsme tam zaseklí, to je pořád 4-3-4-1, co se bavíme. Teď udělám tady tu kotvu, tady to. Tak kterou kotvu chceš?
A chceme kotvu, nemůžeme pokračovat.
Kdybychom dělali kotvu, jsem řád zase. 2-1 prostě myslíš?
Quack.
Co mu dáváme teďka? No, tak takhle dobrý.
Chceš? Jo. 6, teď pomalu. Takhle se dáme trojky špatně, zboříme 2 body. Takhle zboříme jedničkama.
Tak dej tady. No, jednička.
Ale jenom jeden bod zboříme, jo? Každopádně.
I almost feel bad winning the match from here.
Můžeme hrát 1-3, jestli nebo jediný. Trojka je tady, jedničku můžeme hrát tady.
Ještě o trojky, jedničky.
Já vím, no. Ale pak budeme hrát na velký číslo. Jak chceš, kdo chceš jedničku?
Tak. Počkej, to hraje, 1, 2, 3.
Pět, 3, 6, nebo takže, tak to myslím možná je tady to.
Jo, zezadu.
Myslíš?
Jo, vlastně.
Gammon snad pohodě. 1, 2.
Gammony vyhrajeme v každém případě.
No, ne, každý má. Jak chceš hrát?
Takhle, tak dej kámen ven, protože se dělám.
Chceš hrát ten kámen?
No, ale...
Ne, chceš hrát takhle. Jak chceš hrát, nevím.
Takhle. Nevím. Abych dala kámen, já bych dala kámen. Víš, když se podíváš na tu prostě.
Gonna be tough. Gonna be impossible.
Right.
All right, good match. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
That first game, I feel like we probably butchered it. Played okay, but yeah. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna open this up in XG here. If you want to look at the shared screen, I'll switch to XG. And we're going to new share extreme gammon. I think by the time we doubled, we might not even have double in the first game. We turned around a couple cubes on us, and those were just really annoying.
Yeah, I want to see if it was right to leave that ace shot.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, 100%. I would lay you 10 to 1. You just had to make the prime.
I don't think the prime was worth it.
100%.
Because we still had a guy back there.
There's the double 2. What are we in this red? Red. It wasn't this game. This game before. No, was it? It was. Yeah, I think it was close. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, I mean, how do you not just make the prime?
Because it leaves the blocked
We don't
against their. We do
against. You see how well they had to roll
against their 4 point.
They had to roll 2. They had to make their board. This no. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean we're winning. In practice, win a gammon, and we gave it away.
There's no gammons there. They have an anchor on the floor.
Well, okay. We're happy to win 2 points. Believe me. So what?
All right, so let's start here. So 2-1 for us was fine either way. 16, okay. 1 for them. 6-5, of course, is right. 4-3. This was probably the only play. 11-8, yeah. 5-3, they hit, which of course is right. 5-5, yeah,
that was interesting.
Make the ace is interesting. I didn't even want to try to convince you to make the ace though. So this is technically the right play. Make the ace here.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I could talk you into it. So of course there's 3-3. Oh yeah, interesting. So don't make the 5, just hit twice. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 6-3, we just come in with 1. 5-5, make the 5 and come out. You guys were you considering hitting twice here, or were you considering 13-8?
We were considering both, but at the end we decided we would hit if it was with a spare from the 6, but we didn't want to break just the 8 because it didn't make any sense to just do that.
Yeah. We didn't think you were really gonna hit, but we weren't really sure. Obviously, good. We weren't supposed to hit here on the ace, which I mean we didn't really consider, but 2-1 hits, 4-2 hits, 6-6 fans. 6-2 out. Yeah, we're not even close, right? Yeah, we're barely favored. It's good. 3-2. Huh. Okay. Got a hit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't blame you for not hitting. I don't know.
2-6, 1-6, 1-4, 1-5.
Our double 4, there was no question. We just make both points good.
Right.
3-1 down. Yep. And from here you've got a game. So this one I'm really curious. Oh, okay. Hit on the 3. Yeah, okay. One way you get structure, one way you just get more action, I guess. Interesting. It's clearly in a back game, so they all work. Our 5-3 was bad here. Oh no, it was just close. It doesn't actually matter. Oh yeah, where I talked about. I didn't think we were giving him more shots. I guess it's fine either way. But the other play would have been better. 5-3 they hit, no question there. 1-5 we slot. We didn't have anything else. 3-2. So, oh wow, it's kind of a cute play. What about the third play? I guess. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys would you consider this play? Did you consider this play over the board?
We didn't before, but just makes great sense. We don't lose to anything, and we realized right after that. I mean, in the next row, we are just aiming to make the 5-point anchor, and we don't really care about getting hit. And this is just the best reward play if it just works out.
Just super pure. And then this was the other one, I guess, giving yourself grounds to make the point. They're all technically not errors. And for anybody watching this, I have my XG set to 0.0. So anything that XG doesn't think is the right play is going to come up as green. And then I guess this one, So does XG change its mind on the 5-point here? Or it's just, it's interesting. Why does the bot all of a sudden want you to keep your midpoint? I don't think I really.
Well, I mean, the biggest plan here is just to. I mean, you have to break, right? I mean, if we manage to control the outfield, we just lose, and we just fail to do that. We just completely disconnected everything, and we just went one way, which is just silly when we look at it now. Because, well, seriously, if we just keep the 13, you cannot do anything from the 13. But again, as it turned out, I think we played 2 down, and then you were just easy. You had easy access to the outfield.
It's interesting because these two plays almost contradict themselves in my mind. Where this play, it's just, and I guess because we fan, you're just like that much further ahead. So it must have been. Well, it was. I mean, it was kind of right on the edge, wasn't it? No, this play doesn't break it. Yeah, okay. There's 2 different game plans here. One where you break the mid, one where you don't, and they're very close. But here we're a full roll behind from where we were. So now you have to commit to not breaking it, I guess. I don't know. I have to spend a lot of time with that. All right, 6-2 we hit. 3-1, there's not really anything to do. 1-1. Yeah, we could have, this is just a super joker. We can play it almost any way, but it likes our play best on 3-ply.
Yeah.
I won't roll. I won't make it stronger. 4-2 fan. So here's where we have to start cubing probably. And I'm worried that we miss cubes all the way down this. Yeah, we do. That's tough because I don't know. So were you sure when you were looking at this, were you sure whether or not it was too good, whether you were just passing? Because we weren't, obviously.
I was just sure that we were passing now because, well, as you said correctly, I mean, we're just entering and crashing every single time. But once we dance like 2-3 times, I mean, when you get open, when you open the prime, then we were just, I mean, I would be just taking, always.
So there's going to be a spot in here where we just have to get the cube in, and I just, I'd have to like plus all these to kind of figure out where it's a pass again. I guess it's a pass right here. Yeah, interesting. I was like going into the match. I said to Carol, we got to be aggressive with the cube, and then I just was so unsure about every cube in here that we never really got it in. All right, well, so 3-1. We're probably going to give you 5s, I guess, next roll. So it just
breaking it anyway.
Don't break it. Yeah. And then 2-2, we were wrong. It was just 9-5. It's close though. Maybe it'll just it's fine actually. It just doesn't matter. But because you are already I guess I don't understand this. Why wouldn't we just let you out with 4s? No, it's all just pick them. It doesn't matter. They're all within 0.0. Like they could roll out to being the best play. It's not worth worrying about it. Okay. 6-3. So we're supposed to even cube here, but it's a take here. Okay. 6-2, 2-1, we pick pass. So this one is not. Oh, of course. Yeah, we could have given ourselves an immediate 4 to bear off with. And I just played it too fast. We don't care if they roll 1-5, 3-5. because they don't have a 6 point. You know, it's too early for them to always win by hitting a shot. Okay. 4-1, of course, they come in and out. 6-1, there's no other play. 5-3, there's just come around. 4-1, oh damn it! I talked you right into that one. Well, I don't understand why stacking the deuce is better here.
It's because of the distribution.
Wow, the distribution's pretty. I mean, it likes this play also. So like,
No.
yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
That makes no sense.
Wow. So 5 off. So basically, we have to. No, this doesn't give us an immediate 4. I guess we just have to clear the 6. We're just trying to clear the 6 as fast as possible. Is that the idea?
Yeah, always. I mean, because then basically exactly what happened. You had the most figures on the 6, and it was so many possibilities to just leave double shots, something like 3 times. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not really about the distribution. It's about the fact that we just have to clear the 6. That's how we lose the game, is by leaving shots and double shots off the 6.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, I'm thinking that we're gonna have a no double when we double, but we'll find out. 4-2. This can't matter much, can it? Apparently, it matters a bit. It just wants you to do this. Wow. How can that be a blunder?
Well, I understand that's a lot of.
Just let me plus it. I have a hard time believing that you're giving up that many wins. Maybe it's the gammons. No. Okay, I'm plus. It's fine. I mean, it's wrong, but it's fine. It's not a blunder. Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't make sense that it was a blunder. These are always so hard, but I guess you're just gonna get so many shots immediately. Yeah. See, this double I don't mind, except that it's like we didn't double when we were supposed to, and then we double aggressively when it's a no double. So I don't know. I just didn't understand the cube actions in this game. 6-4, of course, is played this way. 4-1 missed. 5-4 has to play this way. 2-1 hits. 6-2 hits. 5-3. This is very clear. Why is this so clear that you have to make the 17?
This was just all those. I mean, if we do anything else, all those 9s, which is like 5 numbers, would be incredible swing. So
okay,
yeah, swing. Everything else is okay, but those 5 numbers is just. I mean, this is a joke at all.
So so either blocking 9s or 10s. I mean, 9s because there's more numbers, but you could have also, if you could have blocked 10s, that would have also been something good. But the idea is that any number that doesn't come into the home board giving you direct shots is really bad for you, is if we hit you in the process. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And then we just, of course, come around, don't hit. 6-5. Wow. Okay. So why?
Yeah, we can worry about that later.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, also as it turned out, you just entered and we had just no shots. We needed to get lucky to hit you, which was
okay.
Weird. And yeah, I mean, if we make a 6, we win. So we don't even need to go for 1 piece.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. 6-2 we come in. 5-1 you hit. 2-2 we fan. I think from here you just make the prime, which I mean, I don't know. There's some other ways that I guess it likes, but it just doesn't matter. You make reasonable plays all the way around. Ha! Oh God, I would have loved to see you make that play. I mean, wow. If somebody makes this play in an online tournament, and I'm gonna wonder if they're cheating. Holy smokes! This play.
That's nice.
That is a great play. Okay, and then we fan and you redouble. All right. Well, game 1.
I'm very sorry, but I have to teach in like 10 minutes.
Okay, so no worries.
I'll have to go. But thank you very much for the match.
Yeah, thank you for the match.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. See you.
Bye. Good luck in the finals.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Carol. Bye-bye, Ben. Thank you.
Bye. All right, so 6-5, they run. 6-2, we run, which is wrong. We're just supposed to split down, fine. 6-3, they run, and they're supposed to play. Oh, they're supposed to just put it here, I guess. Whatever.
Well, see, that's why I thought it was good we came out there.
Yeah. 3-2. I guess it was too big. It wants us to just play. It's close, but it wants us to just play from the back. 4-1. They hit, of course. 6-3. We hit. 4-1. They hit. 6-5. We run. 6-4. They hit. 5-2. We hit. 5-3. They hit. 5-2. Yeah, this one was tough. So 13. I did consider 13-11. We didn't talk about it, but I just kind of decided I didn't want to give up the midpoint. But it does like 13-11. So it dupes the ones that hit. Blocks entering sixes from being good. Oh, yeah. It's funny how often entering sixes are key to a play in the early game, because by playing 13-11, they're entering sixes have to come out to the 7 or down to the 18 or in.
Yeah.
And they're just really ugly.
Yeah, true.
But let's see if plus just changes its mind a little bit here. Curious. Can't believe they got the double 2 wrong. I liked their play, but the play that, before I look at what the right play is here, the play that I didn't know if they were considering was hitting on the 14 and making the 4, or hitting the other checker and making the 4. So it'll be interesting to see if that's right. And our play was fine with the 5-2, but it does look like it likes 13-11 guys. Yeah. All right. And no, it just likes making. Wow.
The double hit.
The double hit. I just wouldn't have double hit there. I'm not kind of surprised. I'm very surprised. Basically, all the right plays look like they double hit. Oh, here we go. But this actually is better slightly. It's still an error. And I thought it looked better, but I wasn't. It just didn't really make sense not to hit on the 7. I guess because the entering sixes don't hit this way. 5-4. Of course, the anchor's right. Tried to talk you out of it. 5-5. Okay, good play. Yeah. Yep. It looks really pure. I mean, that's why I couldn't argue with you anymore. Okay, 6-1, 6-1, 6-3, 6-2. Good eye for that one. It's not really even close. 3-2, 6-5, 6-2, 5-5. Yes, of course, we just make the 3, play quietly, but then they roll 3-1, which is good. And was this a double? That is the question. It is very close. We're down 2-0 to 9. So if this was 2-0 to 7, I'm feeling pretty confident this would be a double. And I'm just going to test that theory now, because this is what I said, when we were in the game. I said that if this was to 7, I would insist on doubling this. I'm really curious if I'm right, if it's that close. Oh, it's right on the edge. Look at that. Yeah, so you just got to be a little more aggressive if we're down 2-0 to 7. And so it brings it from a 0.03 to a 0.003, but not quite a double. So it's a good no double. 4-3 fans. This was a really interesting cube. I was not convinced this was the take, but they took it very quickly, and they're right. But we win a lot of gammons. We win 33% gammons.
Wow.
It's a huge opportunity for us. And in fact, I think we just go ahead and win the gammon here, don't we? We hit. Oh, I'm really curious about some of these plays.
Yeah.
So 4-2, they were supposed to hit. I wanted them to hit. I mean, our gammons had to go up when they hit. And in fact, they do. We win 5% more gammons, but they win 3.5% more. So it was worth it for them. 4-1 for us. My 4 was bad. So even though it creates more covers, it opens up the back of our prime. And I knew that was the trade-off, but I just thought more covers was going to be worth it. So whatever. And then are we supposed to pick up right away? No, we're just supposed to make the 10. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And then here we're supposed to play quietly, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a couple big swings and then finally covered.
Yeah.
And we do win the gammon here, I think. Did we do anything funky? 6 off. Yeah, I guess. I'm just not. when we're playing somebody who's stronger and it's a really weird, it's so awkward to put a checker on the ace. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I guess it makes, it's the right play, but I just can't do it. Having a check spare on the 5 is not such a big deal anyway. Maybe, obviously we just didn't need to do it. We were risking just a little bit too much wins, but it worked out. Okay. 6-2 for them. 6-4 hits, 4-3 points. 2-1. We were just supposed to play around to the 11. Okay.
Oh.
Put the blot out there rather than stack up.
Okay. Draw them off the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give ourselves good 6s, 6-1, 6-3. Not all of them, but still makes sense. That'll be the last one here. Okay. 4-1 comes down. 3-2 comes down. 5-1 double hit. Or hits and slots.
That's what they did, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. It's technically 8-3-3-2 is slightly better, but it just doesn't matter. All these plays are within normal a normal error. And plus could easily change it. In fact, their play wins more games. So it looks like it's a DMP play, according to what she says here. 3-1's good. 3-3. 6-1, all right, to just run. 5-1, they slot. 4-1, 13-8. Interesting. So give them the 2s.
Yeah.
And just play 13-8. Start to bring more checkers down.
Oh, that's what they like?
Yeah. If we're going to leave shots somewhere, I guess it just likes the idea of not putting a checker deep. I'm not sure. I'd have to play with that one to figure out why it likes the 2s instead. Wouldn't have worked out this game. God, this 4-2 was right. I was not sure. That doesn't really matter. 6-4 hit was clear. 5-5. Yeah, this is the one where they just end up winning the race. This is a huge take, and I'm not surprised. But we were low on time, and they ended up winning this game, so it worked out. But they were low on time. And
we were low on time.
Sorry, we were low on time, and this is kind of a gammonish game. We only win 19% gammons, but we do win 19% gammons. I'm not sure. I think if you put in the skill differential and the time we had, I think this is a pass. It worked out for them. And I was happy they took, I guess. I was fine with it, but do not tell me. Oh my God, Carol.
Yes.
This play just looks so bad to me.
I know, but it was a way to make this 4 and 5. That was the reason. Except you come here, it's also a way to make the 4 and 5.
It is, but these unnecessary shots, I guess, and we can get hit by this checker instead of the ones here. It's very close. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just annoyed that I was so convinced that the other play was right. Okay, 5-2 comes up, 3-1. Yeah, this was not that clear. It was clear to me, but it's fine either way. 10-6 is fine. Might even be better. We'll find out in a second. So 10-6. Okay, it's a little more clear that this play is right. Give ourselves a chance for one roll to roll 5-3. But then the 4-2, we just have to clear it because we don't have any more time. Just kind of a one roll. Let's try to get lucky.
Yeah.
And then we just lose the race.
That was incredible. All the doubles. Yeah.
We even, hell, we had it on the last roll. But yeah, I'm curious if they recubed on time. I think the roll before was close. I think they thought it was too.
So.
Oh, it wasn't close when they have 7 checkers left. Wow. All right. And then it is just a huge take for us. It's closer to a no double.
Yeah. Okay.
But what is our take point? I thought our take point was actually lower than money. So I'm curious if that was right. Our recube take point. No, it was slightly higher than money. Okay. Well, I could have gotten that cube wrong if it would have been closer. If they would have been bigger favorites, because I thought we were going to take down to like 20%. But let's see what the match equity table says. So if we pass, we're 50-50. That part was easy. If we take and win, it's 7-away Crawford, which is, they have 9%, which is what I thought. So what did I do wrong with the math? Oh, 3-away, 5-away must be what I did wrong. 3-away, 5-away. I should have it memorized, but of course I don't. They're 65% at 3-away, 5-away. I thought they were 60% at 3-away, 5-away. So that means that the risk to us is 15%, and the reward is 41%. So it's 15 over 56, which is certainly higher than money because it's slightly more than, yeah, okay, makes sense. I gotta memorize that for this weekend. I don't know why I don't have it memorized already. 4-1 off, super clear. It's maybe it's not super clear, but it's pretty clear. Yeah. 4-3 is pretty clear, and then this 3-3 is just huge for us. We are 89%.
Yeah.
This is a joker, a 1.26 joker. And then they destroyed us.
Yes.
This was our chance in the match right there.
Right.
All right. 3-2 for us. Splits. It doesn't matter. 5-3 they hit twice. 1-1 we make the point. 4-3 they anchor. 6-4. Oh, Carol.
What?
I don't want to look at this anymore.
They're telling us we should have pointed at him?
No. Look what's coming up.
Oh.
Can we let's just it's in the past, Carol. I was gonna give you 10-1. Why didn't you take 10-1, Carol? You should have taken 10-1. You would have been rich. Oh God.
5-3. That was right.
Yeah, 4-2. And then they have a 2-1. God, I wonder if Zizi knew I was wrong there. If you show me,
look what they didn't bring 3 down.
It's
okay.
Either play is fine though. Like the prime is wrong. If I show you like 15 positions where you have a choice between making a prime and something like this, I'm still willing to bet that 12 out of the 15 times it's gonna be right to make the prime. The prime is just so strong long term.
If it were a 6 prime, yes, but if it's a 5 prime, no. And the fact that it leaves a blot is killer. Yeah.
So you think
because this guy back here is still kind of stuck, we have an ideal chance to move up, and it's just huge.
It's the blot is like the I gotta learn to listen to my elders a little more. So the funny thing is the blot, like this play is still perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Without the blot.
But they all move up with that last 2.
Wow. And then we just got punished. And then they were too good here. Oh, this was a take? Oh my God.
I can't believe this is a take.
Well, prime versus prime is always a take, but I mean, this is just brutal. It's very close. It's 0.008. It's fine. This 2-2 was just killer. Hopefully I can find a play that I insisted on that was right. I feel a little better. 4. Yeah, this game, we never really had a chance. We were supposed to just stay back, I guess. Again,
what?
Here.
We weren't supposed to come up with a 2?
Yeah, I guess all the way through here, we're just supposed to stay back. I mean, the thing is, I know they're trying to win an undoubled gammon. So my thought was that we just really need to push forward and try to anchor up. But I guess XG just doesn't like it. XG wants us to just stay back and anchor where we are and not lose a gammon. Because when we lose a gammon, we lose the match. I guess I'll have to go through these one at a time to kind of.
Oh, they thought we should come up with the 4. Interesting.
No, this one, not that one. Not up with the 4s. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, okay. This one, we looked at this one at least. Yeah. Because then we're more likely to anchor again. What does it look like here? Oh, it does want us to stay back. I just hate that. I really want to just shove it in there and challenge them, try to do it. These are all fine. They're not a big deal, but it's just still annoying that I just had the wrong idea all around. Like thematically, we just stay back and try not to get gammon. And we don't really, this one, I think you just didn't think we'd played it all or something. I don't know, because you wanted me to stop. And I'm like, what? No, this is always the play.
I liked the anchor, and then the fact that it covered helped.
Right. But yeah, we just got a hit. And then it just didn't work out. 3-2, 3-1. 6-5, and it's like over from here, right? Yeah, we never had a chance.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter what they did. There's some small errors there. And then here, I mean, I could have played more pure when we were coming around, but it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually. XG says it's a 0.033, except that XG also says that they were 100% to win the gammon. Like, you know,
Yes. Right.
XG needs to make up its mind. There we go. Those two are out of there now. So now our PR is under a 6 at least. Well, I guess that's it.